Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to the podcast, everyone. Happy New Year. We haven't done this in a long time.
It's so late at night. Why are you forcing us to stay awake to do this?
It's 11:35 on New Year's Eve.
I think you're the only one who's tired.
I'm a little tired, but not tired. I'm not sleepy tired. I'm all the way down.
Alright.
2019, it's almost 2020.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be like a totally different person in 2020.
Hey guys, tomorrow I'll see you next year.
Next decade.
Fucking Christ.
I hate that so much that every woman above the age of like 25 is like, see you next year.
I hate that every woman above the age of 25
I hope I
is
die in
still
my
alive.
sleep.
Oh,
What does y'all's horoscopes say about you in the next decade?
You finna
Hopefully I'm
stay
going-
on that, stay in that same old, bro. Keep doing you. That's
bro,
what it says, bro.
stay on the grind, dog.
It says that
Gotta
I
get the
have
bag.
a 30% chance of living, and I'll probably die within the next year.
All right, so
Just a 30% lean.
it's the
30%
next
lean?
it's the next year. We had a year full of things happen. What are some of you guys' favorite things? We have a list that, if you would be so kind, Seamus, is to pull out.
You know, I actually don't have that list.
We can look at it.
It's in the
together.
group chat.
Yeah, it's in the group chat. Just look at your phone.
I don't have it.
Okay. Wait, does this include games? Does this have to include games that released this year, or like games that we played this year?
See, I kept on asking y'all, like...
Are we doing
what-
Game of the
what you
Year for
wanted.
every year? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, starting from 1982 up
But-
until now.
No,
it's
like,
a fucking decade, so
as far as games go, I, like, for all the subcategories and everything, I have things that span throughout the decade because, like, personally, not a lot of good shit came out this year.
In my opinion, as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
what came out this year?
I didn't play anything
Control.
from this year, I don't think.
Sekiro came out. Sekiro was good.
Resident Evil 2 came out, and that's personally, like, one of my
I
top
played
favorites.
Pokemon.
Pokemon was okay.
It made me
I need
very
to see when
upset
this
and
came out.
sad.
What?
But I'm still vibing.
I-
I'm still vibing with
The
it.
iCarly video game on DS.
Control came out.
Why are you
2009. No.
Actually, actually, I prefer the Pop Tropica Adventure Edition on the
I prefer
DS.
Big Brain Academy on the DS.
I actually don't remember what it was called, but I do remember there being a Pop Tropica game
There was.
for the DS.
In terms of this year, I guess I would say probably Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 was fantastic.
That's my game of the year. I think it's the perfect definition of a remake. And
Said shh, stop.
you can already tell it's caught win because
Can you let him
RE3.
outside, please? Yeah, especially with that Project RE like reveal earlier this year.
And free online.
And then possibly RE8 coming out.
Yeah. What about you, Mr. Longhair Man with a beard?
that's his persona. Mr. Long-haired man.
Yeah.
Cotton gin dude.
I technically I would say Smash, since Smash got the tail end of it, and it was technically on like the bracket for Game of the Year this year. So I'm gonna say Smash for Resident Evil 2.
In my brain, games barely exist.
I mean, the only one I played really this year was Sekiro.
I thought I
I did
Monster
too,
Hunter.
yeah.
Didn't
Monster
I
Hunter
was gonna say
3.
didn't
I mean, Iceborne came
Yeah, I
out.
was gonna say
Monster Hunter was last
Iceborne.
year though. I would say Iceborne though,
Yeah. And that's
along with Sekiro.
that's essentially a game in and of itself.
Yeah. That's the only one I've really come back to that's come out recently.
Sir Bruce.
I haven't played anything that released this year. I would, as far as what I've seen, what I've watched, it would come down between like Sekiro, Resident Evil 2, and Monster Hunter World. But those are like three different things from each other.
Yeah.
You know. So, given all that Resident Evil 2 is,
Don't worry about it.
I would agree. I would also say Resident Evil 2 is
Was
a
that
game of the
not
year.
Do you have another one?
Seamus has started drinking.
Don't worry about it.
Can I have one?
Don't worry about it.
Can I have one?
Don't worry about
He's
it.
Sonic's
I let you
ass
have
it.
some of mine.
Okay, you can have a sip.
Ooh, burn. But no,
Yeah, correct.
I agree. There wasn't really much to it, and so I have, in terms of games that I played this year that I think are my games of the year, Axiom Verge was one of my favorite ones. I loved that game, which is a Metroidvania style. I like that. What else did I play this year? Mother 3. I finished Mother 3, and that was probably my game of the year. That was phenomenal. That was every bit of worth it.
Didn't that come out in like 2003?
2004, I think. But I'm saying that's what I played this year.
I thought it had to be stuff that came out this
Yeah.
year.
That's what I'd.
Well, it's such a dry
I mean,
year.
you can honestly talk about what came out and what you played and all that.
I mean, my friend Pedro was good. Kind of.
I find that game so redundant. But as far as like indie games go, I'd say it's a good like little indie game.
I mean,
Did Fury come out this year?
no, Fury came out a while ago. That was like 2016,
Fury is great.
15. I don't know. So, did you want to run through categories?
I mean, I have answers for all of them, and they span throughout the decade though.
Okay.
I
Well, we
had
can...
studied for the quiz.
Just look it up on Quizlet. That's alright.
In terms of game of the decade for me, I'll say Persona 5.
Yeah.
Pretty clean. Persona 5. That game is my favorite game of all time.
It was pretty snazzy. It's one of the only games that really held my attention, and then I never actually beat the final boss.
Without a doubt, mine's Batman Arkham City.
Oof.
I have no problem saying it's Batman Arkham City for a game of the decade.
Really?
That shit came in and was innovative.
Like really rocked, like rocked it.
Mm-hmm.
It was not only a great game, but a great sequel too. So you kind of hit all the high notes.
It seemed like
man
there
with a
was
beard.
It seemed like there was so much promise
Jesus.
for games going forward at that point, and then unfortunately
Jesus
we
is my
took a
game
step
of the
back.
year.
Jesus
came
is-
tonight.
Jesus is my game of the year, okay?
Jesus is King by Kanye
Jesus
West.
is King.
On album
The
of
two
the
I
decade.
played the most is either Dark Souls 3 or Monster Hunter.
Dark Souls 3 was
With
fantastic.
With Senor Johnny
Almost
Big
1,000 in
Nuts.
both of those.
Hey, Scott the Waz, what was your game of the decade?
Bioshock Infinite.
No, because I liked Bioshock 1 better.
But
Bioshock 1.
when did that come out?
2007.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I haven't
that's
played any game made after 2010 that really just like
not- Bioshock
Wow,
Infinite's the
dude.
only one that. is in
that.
the
Yeah,
decade.
that was like 2011, right?
That's why I said.
Yeah,
That's
and
why I said it's probably. Your
I wouldn't
game.
even. I would make it the game of the decade because that's like the only game I played within the decade.
Yeah.
I don't really play a lot of games.
Any
Oh, I played-
of the Pokemon dungeon games?
Breath of the Wild.
I was gonna.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild was.
And you've been enjoying
fantastic.
that pretty well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild actually won Game of the Year or Game of the Decade for some article recently.
Oh, really?
I really liked
Yeah.
Hollow Knight. I never really. It's one of those things that you just kind of keep going back to over and
Hollow
over
Knight
again.
was good.
You never really like. I don't know. There's so many things that I haven't finished, and it's one of the. I dread going back because I haven't played it in a minute, and oh, it's so difficult. It's a very hard game, but it's all the characters are super cute. It's a very nice art style, very fluid. But God, does it make me want to just choke somebody?
This
podcast, they can't see what you're doing.
I know. I have to remember.
Hey, bro, what year did Clash of Clans come out?
I do think Breath of the Wild is also like probably my second place for Game of the Decade because Breath of the Wild was fantastic.
2013.
Nice.
Clash of Clans. Nice.
That was my
Rob,
game
like
of the
Clash Royale.
decade.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Game of the decade, Clash of Clans.
Red Dead 1 and 2 were both fantastic.
That is very true. Red Dead 1 was fantastic. I preferred Red Dead 1 over
My
Red Dead 2.
favorite part is
story.
I do too.
when you die, and you just kind of forget you ever existed, and then
What?
you trade the game in, and you get a better game.
What's better than Red Dead Redemption? Persona 5. That's right.
Knack 2, baby.
I was thinking of something
Red Dead
ridiculous,
2 is the best game that I probably won't play again.
like
Yeah.
the Fishing Bass Pro
I
Shop
actually
game.
started a
I
new
don't
game.
know.
Oh,
and
Cabela's.
I was having a
Big
good time.
bass fishing.
Big bitch fish fishing.
Oh.
Farming Simulator 2017.
Okay, so we all have our varying opinions on that one.
Yeah, Farming Simulator. Shit's booming now.
Dog,
though.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Train Simulator with all the DLC, all $3,000 worth of DLC or something like that.
Bro, that's Zelda Spirit Tracks, dude.
Right.
The hero of trains.
So moving on, or did you want to run through those categories real quick? 'Cause-
I mean, if y'all don't have good answers for them, then we can move on. The only thing that I would want to say is something that never came to be that I wish did. PT.
everyone,
in the
Oh
decade.
God.
everyone agrees
PT
with
was
that.
so amazing.
Moment of silence.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I really.
Playable tester. It's the like Silent Hills.
Oh my
type thing.
gosh!
Have you never seen it?
There's a
Playable
Silent Hills
teaser,
type
yeah.
beat.
You need to just watch.
It's so fucking cool.
Play through it. I got it on
Playing
PS4.
through it makes you go, oh gosh.
But it's so hard to find now because they took it off the PlayStation Store.
Because
It's so hard to find.
Because they're no longer in a partnership anymore.
People were selling like PS4s with that preloaded on it for like $2,000 on eBay because it's just so rare now. But no, it's one of the greatest horror art forms like in gaming that we've seen.
And
like,
it was
ever.
supposed to be a demo for another Silent Hill game they were making, but because they had a falling out, that never came to be.
It was never gonna happen, honestly.
Yeah.
Because at that point, Kojima, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He knew he was getting kicked out.
He knew he was on his last legs.
So
He's
my
working
boy,
on something new.
he's supposed to be working on movies now.
Yeah, he made Monster Energy Drink the game with.
One of his
Baby.
tweets was about a horror game that he was watching movies for research for.
Nice. I'm down for that. Speaking of which, perfect segue. Movie
to
of
our
the
next
decade.
sponsor.
Wait,
Me Undies.
wait.
What?
Game of the decade.
What
I
did
never
that?
said it.
Uh,
God of War.
I
God
was,
of War.
I was wondering if somebody was
Oh.
gonna say that.
Honestly, I have to agree. I actually completed the entire game, and I was actually totally okay with the outcome.
Because it's got an engaging narrative, story, world, gameplay. It really hits 10 out of 10 across the mark.
I really like how they didn't kind of just shove shit in your face the entire game, and it was actually a development in his character of him being a dad to this kid who's just like, father,
I like
father.
that they didn't have any remember this moment.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a totally different entity.
It felt refreshing.
They
I
did
them-
in hell. In hell it did.
Yeah, yeah, with
The one
gods.
big remember
Zeus.
this moment it did have was really good.
That felt more like, hey, if you remember, you remember.
If you
and
don't,
it pays
hey,
off.
this is what this fucker did
Oh,
and
shit,
has
my
all
phone's
this
at
guilt
10%,
stuck into
damn.
his, you know. I don't know. It was. I totally forgot that game actually came out like this year,
last year.
earlier this year,
It
or
was
was
March
it last year?
of last year. Yeah, 2018.
That was a really
They got
good
game
game.
of the year last year, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah, it did.
It, like by miles, it blew everything else out of the water.
By default, because nothing else was really good.
I mean, last year had decent selection, but
Or you're
I mean,
forgetting,
they got game of the year, but Red Dead beat it in every other award.
yeah.
you're forgetting Undertale, dude.
Honestly, like I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no.
He shook the fuck out of the gaming industry.
Yeah.
And
for
he's
that
in.
shit.
Toby Fox is doing so much. Like he was in the Pokemon game. His music was featured.
And he's working
He's
on
working
another.
on another game.
He's working on the next Game Freak project, which is crazy, because that's just I can't fathom that a dude from outside Nintendo Japan got to work on.
Imagine
Japanese
imagine
Nintendo game.
making an Earthbound mod and then getting this much notoriety.
Imagine.
Imagine.
I feel like a subcategory we should also acknowledge for games is so bad it's good.
Shaq Fu.
I put DMC
I like DMC
because
though.
that's my point. Like I love
But
everything
it's
about
just
it.
it's so Devil May Cry.
I think
No.
it's intentionally
That's
cheesy.
that's
but-
why it's bad.
The
is fact that
remake-
it's not Devil May Cry.
Yeah, the remake was what hurt.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm talking
DMC.
about.
Yeah.
I love the soundtrack for one.
Wait, the newer one or
No, the
the-
reboot.
the reboot
Back
of
in
it?
20.
DMC.
Yeah, DMC.
Oh,
The one with black-haired Dante.
Yeah.
Dante.
I forgot that even
Dante.
happened. Doesn't he wear like a dress or something?
No,
Or
he
what's
just
that?
has,
What's
like,
that
a
song
really
that was attached to the
badass
game? Is
Yeah, I was like, he wore a
Under
really-
Your Spell or some shit like that.
Yeah, for Angry Joe's video.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What else was so bad that it was good?
Your mom.
Damn.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
think
I
there
can't
was
wait for her to
another
hear
one
this
that I
and be
liked.
like,
Wait, no, I don't mean it. I love your mother. She's a great person.
There were a bunch that I liked despite them being bad, but not really because they were bad.
Nintendogs
hey,
for the DS.
Newgrounds Flash games.
Bubsy 3D. There's not really many that I played that
All
were
the
bad.
what is it? The roadside fuck me games on Newgrounds.
Meat and fuck.
Meat and fuck, yeah, the meat and fuck games.
Who's at the door?
It's a cat.
It's the cops part 2.
Oh, it's fireworks.
Happy New Year. Anyway, we need to move on to the next
Explode
category.
fire.
Honorable
on the door.
mention Beat Saber. Before we move on.
For What category?
I don't remember.
Just
Just
existing.
honorable mention Beat Saber. It exists. It's
Uh,
pretty good.
I agree. So movie of the year. What is everyone's movie of the year?
Joker.
Joker, yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Rocket Man.
I don't know
Gamers.
why, but saying Joker just seems like a simp move. Just
No, it's a gamer move.
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody winning Best Editing was the biggest bullshit ever.
I never. How was that? Because I didn't.
actually wasn't.
Because like one guy did it, and that's why they won it.
I had a professor to
By default, with one man.
talk about like how there was a bunch of stuff that was inaccurate about Bohemian Rhapsody, about Freddie Mercury specifically.
Yeah, it was.
It's entertaining at the least.
I heard it wasn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I heard it wasn't
entertaining movie.
bad.
It wasn't bad.
Like all the actors played their role right,
Like, as a movie,
as
it
well
wasn't
as they
bad.
could, but the writing kind of
but as a
lacked.
reflection of Freddie Mercury's life, or the band's life, it wasn't that
Wasn't
great.
Freddie Mercury like an asshole, or is that how they just portrayed
He
him
got
in that
fucked
movie?
in the asshole.
Dude, it's not funny. He died from AIDS.
I don't fucking care.
Did he die from AIDS?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, he
that's
is.
how he
I
died.
was like, I was just doing it to be funny. I
Fact
actually
check?
didn't know.
Fact check.
This
So
Why
it
Africa
says-
fact check says this is wrong.
All right. So is it Joker like a unanimous thing?
Yes.
No.
Except
Of
for
the
him.
year?
Well,
No,
'cause
honestly.
I said Rocket Man, bro.
All right.
Yeah, he's being serious about
Well,
that.
because realistically, I haven't really watched that many movies. A lot of the other movies I watched
I
kind
don't
of
fucking remember what I
sucked.
watched earlier this year.
I mean, I liked Ghost Stories. That was a really good
Because
movie.
Marvel
to
movies are
watch.
that
Yeah, that was
forgettable.
Infinity War was the best one.
I know there's
It's
a
released
couple.
this year,
There's a
yeah.
couple movies I want to watch.
Was Infinity War this year?
No, that was Endgame this year. Infinity War was last year.
Was
Wait,
it?
wait, shh.
Yeah. Ah, yes.
Gunshots.
They're lighting up
Gunshots.
outside.
Just like every
Infinity
other
War is the
day.
only movie from Marvel that I remember beginning to end.
Same, because it was actually dark. and-
There are
Cool.
some movies I really do
Iron
want to
Man
watch.
and
I heard a Train to
Incredible
Busan was really good.
Anything from Phase 1, really.
I don't remember anything from any of the Incredible Hulk movies except the dogs and
I remember.
the Abomination.
I remember when the Hulk tried to pick up a tank, and like the barrel like hit his crotch.
I remember
that's from
I remember
2008.
reading how they didn't animate Hulk's penis because that would have been too much money going into animating his penis.
What about cats?
I may-
Oh
I haven't
my
seen
My man getting a
god!
call over
I
here.
have seen so many video clips of that fucking movie, and it is the
What?
most atrocious thing. Cats.
They
made Cats. The Cats is a musical.
what are you talking about? That's the movie of the year.
They
fever
had
dream,
to
if
they had
ever
to
it was filmed.
digitally remove Jason Derulo's dick.
Really?
Yeah,
His
Just Derulo's
actual
He
one
wasn't
or his
happy about
cat
it.
one?
both.
Oh.
The clip that I really remember seeing is the one where they're dancing on the kitchen table or some shit and there's roaches. And like the roaches' faces like weren't actually animated like in those scenes, so they had to actually go back and reanimate them. It looks like a picture, like a JPEG stapled onto these little bodies.
They're releasing a patched version of the movie.
Yeah, I heard because in certain scenes they're not fully cats.
I don't know how you patch the script though. That's new.
Like, there's a scene where, you see human hands. They actually have to go back over that and hide the hands. So that's one of the ways you could tell whether you're watching the patched version of the movie or the original movie.
It's fucking garbo.
And they have a lot of, like, A-list celebrities in that movie.
Wait, when you get off work?
Like James Corden.
I was
Go with you.
just gonna say James Corden, but I couldn't remember
I
his
can't
last name.
stand James Corden.
Alrighty. Well, since he's gone, I guess we can knock out some of the subcats.
Now that he's gone, everyone start
Best-
mailing mean comments about him.
Shit, I don't have a lot for. Wait, oh, this is movie of the decade for like the subcats, right?
I did movie of the year, but if you did movie of the decade, that's fine.
Okay, because I don't have a lot of movies for this year.
Oh yeah, the decade.
Honestly, I don't have a lot of movies of the decade either. Probably Kick-Ass for my action movie.
What about Disney's Planes?
Ah, yes.
I never watched that
Oh.
one. It
For
felt
best
like-
comedy, I'd like to say Daddy's Home 2. Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell really played their parts. That movie,
Will
to
Ferrell.
the John
Garbage.
Cena.
Ugh.
John Cena's also in that movie. I actually watched
He
it.
is the
No, he
father.
was Fred's dad, dude.
I've watched the first and second of that movie.
What, Fred?
You didn't watch the
Daddy's
third
Home.
one? Oh.
Subcat.
Night of the Living Fred?
What do you got?
Or was that the
for
second
Bruce?
I don't know, but I think I've watched every single Fred movie.
Best action. I think the best action of what decade or the year?
The
Decade.
Keanu Reeves movie.
Decade. Yeah. all three fucking John Wick movies.
You know,
I will say the
I'll
John
give you
movies
that.
are
They're
good,
actually
yeah.
pretty good.
Best comedy. What do you guys got for that one? Because I don't really have much.
I don't
Joker, because
fucking
it's just a
watch
big
comedy
fucking
movies.
joke.
Nah.
of the
Of the
Murray!
year,
Murray!
if we're narrowing comedy for the year, Detective Pikachu was probably like the only good comedy that came out that I kind of
Would you
enjoyed.
really
Was that a
consider
comedy?
that a comedy? I think it's like an adventure action movie.
Ryan Reynolds is in
I
it,
don't-
so it's got to be funny, right?
no.
That's the haha of it.
The closest I can think of is Deadpool. 'Cause I don't really
Ryan
watch
Reynolds.
comedies.
Yeah.
I mean, because all the comedies that come out are
Comedies make me uncomfortable watching.
stupid now. Like you got like that Good Boys movie, which is just
Yeah. Look, kids.
wow.
Kids,
Kids
kids
say
swear
bad
and don't
words,
know what a
bro.
Yeah.
tampon is. Oh, funny.
I feel like we're all just desensitized to any kind of media now because we have such a superior humor.
Well, because my humor is like,
Okay,
oh,
so-
pee shmee. And that's the funniest shit. And then people come out with,
Yeah,
oh,
well,
Damn, bro,
children.
you out here calling me an incel. I was that ass joking. You out here being for real. That's fuck.
Did I actually call you?
R/I am berries.
Yes, you looked me in the eyes and called me an incel.
You might as well-
Detective Pikachu is considered a comedy.
It is?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I just wish we got to see more Pokemon. Like,
So it's
that's
the
literally,
fucking
that was literally the only reason.
All you want is a documentary of Pokemon. in
I
real
do!
life.
that's
That'd be
comedy.
so cool!
I would totally.
I would watch that.
I would so
absolutely.
fucking watch it. Pokemon. I love Pokemon. I would spend my life savings on Pokemon.
Opinions on this new Star Wars trilogy?
I don't care about Star
I
Wars.
don't care. I haven't cared since the first.
I used to care
what,
about
6
Star
Is the
movies.
Mandalorian really good? Like, is it worth actually watching?
I
It's
don't
got
know.
redeeming qualities. I like it.
I don't think it's worth buying Disney Plus.
I mean, like, I have Disney Plus through my mother,
Um,
and they've been watching it.
yeah, I'd
but
go
I
ahead
just
and
can't
watch
get
it
into
then.
TV shows.
Well, that's a whole other category.
Just segue. No, we didn't do movie of the decade for everyone, did we?
I don't really
That's
have
fucking
one.
hard.
we got. I want to at least talk about horror as a subcategory for
Okay.
movies.
We can do that.
And this year in particular, Brightburn was a very good one to come out.
I never. I heard it was pretty.
I wanted
good.
to watch that.
I have it. We can watch it sometime.
I'm down
but
for that.
it pushes the boundaries as far as like mainstream gore, and I like that. Like a woman gets glass in her eye at one point, and you physically see her pull it out,
Ugh.
and then one dude gets his jaw removed. That's fucking awesome. It's great.
As a horror, like now that I think about it, I did watch a lot of horror movies because I try to get into it because I do like horror. Do you guys mind?
Bro, they
Fireworks
spraying the
further
gas
away,
outside,
please.
bro.
It
They
chapter
got the
1 was
Thule,
pretty
bro.
good.
They running up
Chapter
with
2
the
was bloated and boring though.
Yeah.
I never watched any of those because something about mainstream, super popular kind of turns me off. I just never really get into it.
I mean, Child's Play came out this year, and that was better than I thought it was gonna be. So,
For like a reboot kind of
It
movie.
wasn't for me.
Was it because Aubrey Plaza was in it?
For what, 2 seconds?
It just I
I
hate
think she
that
was like the mom.
the
Yeah,
whole
she was
crux
in it.
of it was this the Simpsons joke about the doll being set to evil.
I mean, evil hacker dude is what made it evil.
Yeah, but the doll was set to evil.
Evil hacker
You
dude
just have
made
to
it evil.
flip the switch
Nah,
off
you
for
just
evil.
hack them up.
Okay.
No, but like
I
the
did-
climax of it, like
I-
is-
What was it?
Fucking
I did
climax.
like that Ghost Stories movie. I don't
you don't
know if I
climax?
actually watched it with any of you guys.
No,
Besides,
watched
just
like,
keep going.
Micah. I'm sorry. I don't know any of these names. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, Happy New Year's, by the way.
Happy New
Happy New
Year's, yes sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Happy New Year.
Oh, wait.
I was a part of the SR.
Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted.
Don't play with me.
I would have paid to see that.
Don't play with me.
I've got $2. Make it happen.
Show of the decade or show of the year.
Wait, did I say horror of the decade?
No, you didn't.
Ritual.
I was actually
did
gonna
that
say
actually
that
come
too.
out this year?
No, I said
came out-
decade. It came out like last
Oh,
year.
Yeah.
2 years ago?
It was like
I
last year.
I
too.
really liked
Whoa.
that movie. I actually went to show my
3 years ago
mom,
now?
and then my mom insulted the movie, so it made me upset. But I really liked The Ritual. It was a really good movie.
When did Man of Steel come out?
2015.
That's my movie of the decade. Honestly.
That's my horror movie of the decade.
All right. Show of the year. Everyone normally would say Mandalorian. I didn't watch it.
Would they?
Probably.
I feel like most people would say Game of Thrones.
I don't know.
I
Game
heard
of
that
Thrones
last
had like a
season
shitty
just,
season
like-
this year.
The last
though.
two were
Season-
not very
season
good.
10.
Look, dog, I'm gonna skip right to it because I don't want to have to hold it in.
Mhm.
Movie of the decade? No, not movie. Show of the decade. Daredevil.
Yeah, that's my show of the decade as well.
Hey, bro. George Lopez, bro.
But also on like the flip end of it,
Ended before 2010.
Damn it.
Before 2009.
Damn it.
like on the flip end of it though, my other show of the decade is Adventure Time, just because like they're so vastly different. You know, one to fill each hole.
Cartoon show of the decade, I would say,
This
is
is-
Amazing World of Gumball.
I would say it is Chowder. I really like Chowder.
Does this include anime as well?
I mean, those are like there's a subcategory for that.
Boku no
Okay.
Pico.
I agree on Chowder.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Chowder's such a
I like
good
Chowder.
show.
Chowder's
And
fantastic.
Flapjack.
If this was
The
like
Adventures of Flapjack. Yeah.
cartoon, like if we were talking like cartoons of like the past 20 years, I would say Billy and Mandy.
Yeah,
That's what I was
yeah.
thinking of.
Yeah.
Because like Billy and Mandy might as well be like darker Chowder, because Chowder has the same writers from Billy and Mandy working on it, and animators too. Really,
I just like that they're all named after food.
Um,
Rada rada.
show of the
Should-
year though.
show of the year.
Witcher for me.
Really?
Witcher is the only one that I was kind of anticipating.
I didn't really bother watching
Yeah.
anything else. Yeah.
Came by and took some time, watched it all.
There's nothing of note. There's nothing of note this year.
Stranger
show-wise.
Things was okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I like all the ocean documentaries that I've watched this year.
That's not a show though.
I don't watch TV.
It
All I
counts.
watch are documentaries.
I don't regularly watch TV.
I don't either.
there's quite a good amount of shit that came out this year though. Punisher season 2 debuted at the very beginning of the year. I thoroughly enjoyed that. The Boys came out. That one is a really good show. If you're into like darker comedy, Mindhunter came out. Season 2 of that came out. If y'all like kind of crime, psychological drama.
That's all Netflix recommends
Didn't
to me
Explain
now.
come
Damn,
out?
I
this
forgot
year
about Breaking
on
Bad.
Netflix?
I forgot Breaking Bad existed.
Yeah.
Shit.
But show of the
You and me
decade.
both, Chief.
Would you say that would be show of the decade?
Which
though?
one?
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
Show
Breaking Bad.
show,
That's
Yeah.
a good show.
show the decade was
I
definitely
never
Daredevil.
really watched it.
Um,
My mom never let me, so I just.
I didn't
kinda
watch
forgot
it until way
existed.
after the show ended.
Yeah,
Breaking
yeah,
Bad.
me too. I didn't watch it until 2017.
Breaking
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and Breaking
I
Bad
didn't
had been
watch
around
it till-
since 2012, I think.
I don't think I watched it until like February of this year.
I watched the,
And I
se-
just
the
watched
first
it.
season in 2015 or
Whole thing.
2014, back when I lived over in the other apartment complex.
Actually, show of the decade, Steven Universe. I
That's
don't
so bad, it's good.
honestly.
Season 1 through 3 of Game of Thrones was alright.
And then the Starbucks cup showed up.
If I could whistle, that'd be better.
What would be a so bad it's good show?
I have
Universe.
I have Watchmen under there, but honestly, I feel like that's just bad more than anything.
I think that Letterkenny show that Damien showed me.
I think that's a good show.
I
though.
think it is, but it's not
Batwoman.
something I just watch on the daily.
Of the decade or year?
Yes.
of the year.
I think out of the year, I watched a
It's
little bit of it.
hilarious
Like
and
it's so weird. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's not something that I'd watch conventionally. It's definitely very strange, but it's funny in its own weird backwater Canada kind
We
of
didn't do so
thing.
bad as good movies, did we?
No, we didn't, unfortunately. And as far as the year goes, I had Hellboy as so bad it's good for the year.
When did The Room come out?
I
Yeah, I was gonna say like the room.
Way before the decade.
I want to say Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark,
2003.
but that was just a bad movie. Like,
Who?
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Oh, hell
Jeez.
yeah, bro. You're blowing me.
Fuck.
It wasn't
VHS 2 come out.
bad. it just kind of, oh my god.
VHS 2 is
VHS 2 is garbage. VHS
2013!
Oh
Alright,
shit! When
that's-
was the first
that's
one
my
made?
That is my so bad.
When was the first one made?
Like 2 years before that or something like that.
Like I want to say they're both pretty bad and good.
VHS, no, I think VHS is good. I think you gotta take it for like what it is,
What it
rather
is.
than like because
The
it's
first-
obviously not the typical movie.
The first
VHS2
short
was a
of
hot
the first
mess.
VHS was good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I
all of
the
them.
others kind of
All
went
of them,
downhill.
all of them
them
are
work
pretty
together.
okay.
We still need to watch VHS 3, but I don't know where to
Yeah,
find
three?
it.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
No, VHS.
It's like viral,
VHS 2,
viral,
VHS
yeah.
viral.
Yeah, 2 was so bad that it was
How-
something I could watch.
I don't think
Better
VHS
than
2 was
one.
bad. I think VHS 2 was just like
I think
Goofy.
it was. I don't think it was bad. I think it wasn't as good as the first one. But like I don't think it was.
No,
bad.
I'd say it was bad.
I think it's just like really disjointed
I'd
and didn't make any sense.
I'd say 2 had some
If
good
you consider that bad,
concepts.
yeah, but-
It's just how they were done because it's such a low budget film. They had to kind of just cut ties with certain things. Like conceptually, not all of them were bad. Like the cult, that was an interesting concept.
that was
Until
Until
the goat demon flips the car and goes da da.
Hey, what's that movie where the guy turns into the walrus?
Oh,
Tusk?
Tusk.
Yeah.
That's pretty awful.
Oh god.
That movie's like sad in more than one.
An
movie.
Oh wait,
Uncomfortable.
what was that movie where Gary Busey turns into the Pomeranian?
Oh, and what about that movie
Please.
where the guy? What about the wolf movie?
Oh, Wolf Cop.
Wolf Cop.
Wolf Cop.
Oh yeah, Wolf Cop was fantastic.
Oh, yo, did you guys
I
ever
love
watch? Did any of you ever watch? What's that movie? That
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
No, it was
about.
2000.
No, it's got Triceracop in it.
Triceracop.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Something
God damn
Fury.
it.
or-
Kung Fury.
Kung Fury. Yeah, Kung Fury.
Kung Fury was fucking fantastic.
Yes, it
Where
was.
was
Hitler shooting through the
Oh, this is
phone
the same one I had.
Same one.
was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I love that movie. Just saying. I'm agreeing. In
Alright.
agreement.
We're about
I agree
35
with your
minutes in.
agreement.
We're about 35 minutes in, so we do need to move on.
Right before we do, back to So Bad It's Good movies. Rise of Skywalker. Was that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, and The Last Jedi.
Are they bad?
They were fucking hilarious.
See,
In hindsight.
Yeah.
it's like they're bad, but they're good because they're Star Wars in an aspect.
I watched a clip of like
Eh.
the newer film, like how Kylo Ren has like this redemption arc or some shit, but it's not even really a redemption arc considering
It's
he
not
murders
really.
so many people. I don't know.
I
The
especially
best,
enjoyed the part in Rise of Skywalker where Luke just turns right into the camera and says, "Fuck Ryan Johnson."
best redemption arc of the century is Zuko from the last Avatar.
You know what? Fuck it. Wait, when did Avatar end? Or didn't Korra come out like...
Oh,
At the beginning of
that's
the
my
decade?
favorite show of the decade.
I don't know when Avatar
The
ended,
Last
though.
Airbender.
I think
Last
What?
Airbender ended at like
2009?
2008.
2008?
Fuck. It's still a good show. Like, fuck Legend of Korra. Fuck that shit. Get that shit out of here.
Legend of Korra.
Those are banana chips. Legend of Korra is banana chips and ketchup. bro.
Exactly.
Two of the three writers that worked on Last
Why
Airbender
the
returned for Korra.
You eating
And
banana chips?
one of the three writers that didn't return actually was the only reason that Avatar was even good at all. Those other two went out of their way
to
like
unwrite everything he
to
had done.
undo everything, to
Like,
undo the boundaries that were set from the get-go of that show, to retcon so much shit regarding world building.
Oh, wow.
Like how technology fucking
I thought it was
exploded out of nowhere.
No, not even that. No, like
That kind of bothered me. a little
specifically
bit.
to do with like spirit
Yeah.
rules, right? What you
Mhm.
can and can't do, what you should and shouldn't do.
How
And
many
then
do you
have
think
Korra
I
be like,
have?
well, fuck that, because I'm
don't
brave
know.
and stunning, and then
Good question.
fucking
You got 6?
lesbian all over it.
How they started out with Korra pretty much having everything down except for like one thing, I think.
Well, you could
Honestly,
say she's a bit
'cause see-
bi-curious.
Dude, book one is fine, because they don't go out of their way to like undo all the rules of the world.
It's just a weird
Book two-
teenage temper tantrum.
Everything else is because book 1 is okay. It had a decent and interesting enough like story, but like the remainder of the show, it's like steeply downhill.
Well, because they did there was a lot of forced storytelling, a lot of forced everything. Well, because the first arc, it was her getting to know the main characters. And then, out of nowhere, oh, they're a gay couple now. Even though they haven't had any time together, have no growth together. She stole her boyfriend.
They have, like, no conversation.
No, and they're just
show.
like, oh, I love you. Let's leave for the spirit realm together.
And the thing is, like, the whole lesbians things was never even really, like, in show, never really obvious. But then the creators were like, yeah, they're lesbians, dog. They're gay.
All right. Enough ranting about that show.
Actually, new category I thought of just now. Biggest disappointments.
Me. I'm the biggest.
There's number one. All right.
Only because you said that.
Disney coming in and fucking basically canceling anything. Netflix.
What movie was that?
Disney coming in and buying everything.
Disney
Movie.
Postponing New Mutants. That's number one.
It is still coming.
But it's not going to be the same thing.
Yeah,
that as well. Star Wars trilogy, Hellboy was a pretty big disappointment.
Yeah.
Star Trek Discovery, but no one
Endgame.
fucking cares about Star Trek.
Biggest disappointment of this year.
MCU. MCU was the biggest disappointment.
What movie's that?
The DC extended universe getting kind of just totally thrown out the window for like an.
With
Just the Star Wars extended universe.
Justice
Yeah.
League is a pretty
Becoming
big,
uncanonized
it
all
was
at the
a,
same
is a
time.
big disappointment of the decade.
One of the
honestly.
biggest disappointments to me is that fucking Pokemon game. Oh my god.
Pokemon Swish.
Yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Wait, before we go back onto something else entirely, let's move on to the next category because we're running pretty high on time.
What the fuck you mean? How long have we gone?
It's almost 40 minutes.
Shit. We can keep going.
Next
Rogan's got a
category.
3-hour podcast. How can we ever compete with 40 minutes?
You're right.
Who does?
Rogan.
Oh, really?
Joe.
Yeah.
I feel like he doesn't edit.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. He just
Yeah,
does
Most
it
of them are
there.
live streams.
Yeah.
All right, band of the year this year, or artist of the year.
This is where I tap out.
I know a little bit.
I got you on this
I
one.
can only talk a little bit. But
You're going to say Tyler.
Dan right, I'm about to say Tyler. bro.
Tyler is like a straight go-to.
Yeah.
Tyler's my artist of the
Tyler,
decade,
yeah,
dude. Like
Tyler.
he didn't like the decade was literally all Tyler.
Hey, what year Mad Villain come out?
2004. I wanna say.
Yeah, Matt Villain came out pretty
I wanna
good. I wish I
say-
could say that, honestly.
One of
Yeah.
my favorite
Yeah, that's-
albums
it's a
is
good album.
probably Awaken My Love. That was a Childish Gambino album.
It's alright.
With
Awaken,
Bone and shit on
it is tight.
I really like that album. But I really did like Tyler's new 2 albums. Flower Boy and Igor. Those were really good.
What year did Goblin come out?
2011.
11. Okay,
yeah.
so all of Tyler's discography is pretty much on the table except, for Bastard.
That's why I said like he's like the
No,
artist of the
Bastard is
decade.
2010.
Yeah.
2010, really?
Yeah, dude,
Okay,
he started in
wow.
2010 and like now he's here.
He
Okay.
started. He was
Yeah.
lower level beforehand, but 2009, 2010 is when he like hit.
Okay. So, wow, yeah.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, and I honestly like. I mean, I also have other musicians like for the decade and stuff. Like one of mine was Elephant Gym. You're a math rock group.
Yeah,
They're fantastic.
really like Elephant
Another
Gym.
one for me is Steve Lacy. Steve
God
Lacy
damn.
is I don't know how really to describe him. Kind of like a soft rock. I don't know. It's hard to describe him. It's really good though. I mean, it's really good.
Seamus out here with the Mac DeMarco.
Fuck you. Yeah, I was honestly gonna say that. I love Mac DeMarco. Most of his shit is very recent, and I think if I had to give like a most consistent artist, it's him. I know I can rely on him to put out like the same good shit.
That's fair. Honestly, let me go to my Spotify. I've got a lot of stuff there. Bro, okay, so someone has to be using my Spotify because there's so much shit in my recently play that I don't even fucking listen to. Like Taylor Swift. I hate Taylor Swift. A lot.
We don't share the same account. I have my own, and
I think for, in my opinion, most improved or I guess rising artists would be, for me, would be like Rich Brian or like Hobo Johnson.
Kid Cudi most improved.
I,
He does
Zero
his
to a 10.
father adult scissors.
I haven't liked Hobo Johnson since the first time that you showed me him, when I did like him.
That's fair. A lot of people don't like him.
I don't know what happened.
A
I
lot of
just woke
people
up
don't
one
like him.
day and I was like, you know what, I really don't like this.
Well, because his style of music is really just slam poetry.
Hey, but what about Joji? He went from Pink Guy to Joji. I mean, that's a.
I think.
Would you consider that an improvement?
I would say that
That's a style
transition.
switch.
Yeah,
It's
transition.
definitely a
Yeah.
Joji was always honestly, if you have to separate George's.
well, no,
Yeah,
because
so-
Chloe Burbank is such a different vibe from everything
That's what I'm
else.
saying. You have to separate George from George's Joji stuff from
that's-
his Frank stuff. Because if you his Pink Guy stuff has
That's
been
okay,
the same,
David.
It's still a
I'm
character.
listening.
and then
He's playing that.
yeah. But his Joji stuff, Chloe Burbank and his early mixtapes and stuff are so different from the shit that he's doing.
Yeah, now
no,
he's
I like
entertaining
his
two-
early mixtape
Two
stuff.
different demographics of 16-year-olds.
Because, like, frankly, that's what left me a little, like, once he started doing his stuff, I was, like, excited, like, okay, I'm gonna hear more of that. But
Yeah.
it's not more of that, it's more of that first thing that he put out.
It's not even that
So
anymore
that's
because like his
what it
newest
No,
album.
Will he popped out and everything like was like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But like even like his newest album, Ballads 1, is different from that whole EP that he released for that In Chains. It's so different, but it's still like he's evolved from going to lo-fi like pop singing to like just pop singing with lo-fi elements.
I'm honestly
and a
proud
lot
of him.
less.
Him going from screaming the N-word and slapping people with vomit.
When did TMG start?
Tiny Meat Gang.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
was
very
basically
recent.
Super
decade.
recent.
Super recently.
Or
That was
Yeah.
like 2016.
The only thing
Yeah.
that
2017.
that
That's
came
like
out this year is
16,
Short
17.
King's
Yeah.
Anthem.
What about Walkman? Walkman came out.
Oh,
this year.
Walkman did come out this year as well.
Well, they released
I thought
an
you weren't a
album
fan
this
of
year,
like
didn't
I
their
love
actual
it.
music project.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I know a lot of you guys like them.
I
they?
mean,
It's
they're alright.
interesting because they got so popular so quickly.
My boys out here.
And wasn't
hanging
there
out
a category of
with
YouTube music?
I mean, I have YouTubers.
Yeah,
Every
you
day,
too.
bro.
Oh, you know what?
Jake Paul.
That would be so bad.
So
it's good.
yeah, so bad it's good. That song's
No,
fucking garbage.
that's no.
It's
I would-
not.
It goes.
It's
it
just
goes.
bad.
It goes full circle to be so bad it's good. Then it does another lap.
That's
It
just
goes
And
bad.
then back to bad.
Chance the Rapper's newest album, I think, is so bad it's good to me because it's just catchy, but it's it's fucking garbage.
I
Fantano's
prefer-
review is the only thing I've seen of it.
That's all you need.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, wait. Before we go on, Nostalgia Critics.
Yes.
Oh, the wall.
Yes.
Oh my
Against the
god.
wall.
That's just shit. That's all it is. Just shit.
Um,
I
Are we
hope
going
he's
for albums
ashamed.
now? Like, what's
I hope
the?
he's
He's not.
ashamed that
As
he
an
He's
did
not.
artist,
He's
he's
100%
shit.
not.
Oh, okay.
He's like, this is gonna be really great.
He's
Everyone's
done
gonna
it
love
before. He's done it now, and he'll do it again.
He needs to be. The internet needs to be taken away from him and India. India needs to no longer
It
have
needs
Wi-Fi.
to be stopped.
Have you seen that Indian kid who's like the Joker, where he like takes his chin and like.
Oh yeah, I
he
saw that
just-
shit. Yeah.
It's so funny.
In terms of like bands that are so bad it's good though, or like artists. At this point, Kanye West.
Kanye West.
unfortunately.
Poopity scoop. Scoop de poop de whoop.
I think his personality is more so bad it's good than his music.
Yeah.
You can't not use music.
I mean, early
Kanye's
early
just so
Kanye's great, but
unapologetic.
like his newest stuff has just kind of been rocky and
His
different.
newer stuff is I don't think his newer stuff is bad. I think his newer stuff is just different from what he used to do.
Yeah.
I like
it's-
Ye.
Yeah.
I like any album with that fucking teddy bear on it.
Yeah. All right. So albums of the year.
What? We did artists, right?
Yeah.
What about KKB?
Artist of the decade for me.
Jesus.
Cara Benito.
Can you stop sucking that Japanese girl's dick for 2 seconds?
If I got it tattooed on me, I'm gonna say it's the artist of the decade for me, personally.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to
Wow,
put Blink
literally
182
second
there,
that.
but
Slap-
anything
slap right
within
out.
the decade is not good.
Yeah,
So
everything.
that's like it's so bad it's good kind of as far as an artist for me, because it's like everything they put out. I'm like, yeah, it's Blink 182, but like it's not.
It's Matt Skiba, Blink-182.
You know what I
Tom.
have is like so bad it's good. It's good as an artist.
What?
21 Savage.
I guess so. Yeah.
He has
I'll
like
go with
zero
that.
fucking flow in his songs.
You can
He
say that
just-
about like a lot of trap
I
artists.
feel like
though.
he's just like
Is he a
tone
trap
deaf.
artist or is he just?
He's
just
trap.
Shit.
Straight. Yeah.
Well, don't you know that if like the category of trap, that is shit rap. So
Him and
No,
his
honestly, like all
I
his
would-
songs, the
and
only thing that
tea.
carries him is the fucking beat. Like
Well, you gotta think. He came from like that Migos fucking
Cape from Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta trap. That's so it's
I
that
don't even know if he knows what
annoying
he's
trap.
doing.
That triple
He's just
flow
like,
trap.
yeah, sometimes I
You know,
No, he
cry
thinks he knows
myself to
because
sleep.
there's that thing where rappers on 88 Rising where rappers were reacting to Rich Brian now, and 21 was like hating ass on.
But then he did a
was
song with
hating
them.
this motherfucker.
Then he did a song with them for some reason. Like a
He never
British
did
ass was
release
making
that
his mind.
Mortal Kombat 11
He's get
song,
arrested
did he?
again. Get sent back.
First
Send him
time.
back.
Like
Send him
officially
back.
released it?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
I guess not.
Lil Pump was pretty garbage. He was pretty shit.
Hail to the king.
You know, so someone I got surprised. I found myself listening to one of their songs and I was like, oh, this is them.
Who?
I think it was what Lil Uzi Vert.
I mean, I wouldn't really say he's bad though. He's really not bad.
On the spectrum of those that weird era, like, of just,
The flashy,
He's
tattoo
really-
rainbow.
he's not as bad as the rest of them.
I mean, he's also got that same like. There's old Lil Uzi Vert and then there's new Lil Uzi Vert. And like the new Lil Uzi Vert is like the EXO tour life shit, and
he
then the
wears
old is like
things
his
from,
like actual rap shit without that generic triplet flow that everyone has.
Actually, I think Blueface is really an up and coming.
Blueface, baby.
Fuck Blueface. I hate Blueface, dude. He's so
Him and-
obnoxious.
You know who else sucks?
Who?
Or at least she's only really good when she's featured. Cardi B.
I don't like Cardi B.
Like
but
her
for
actual songs are
numerous
like
reasons.
whatever.
You know who's an actual good female artist? Megan Thee Stallion. She's
Hell yeah.
She's pretty good.
Very
Very good
actual
flow.
good artist.
Doja Cat.
Missy Elliott.
Missy,
Doja Cat does better. Does better production than she does. I don't think she's the best. lyricist
Missy
in the world.
Elliott.
Yeah.
Missy Elliott really did fucking age backwards. She looks
She's like the
so
JoJo creator.
different now.
Age backwards.
Oh, God.
Hiraki. Age backwards.
Hey,
Bites the dust.
And Rico Nasty. I actually kind of like some of her shit. Like, I like a lot of her features. I haven't really delved into her her own music because I'm kind of scared of female rappers because I don't know. Something about hearing a woman rap about her
What
vagina
about
makes me
Lizzo?
go.
Lizzo's good. I like
Lizzo's
her.
just Lizzo, honestly.
Lizzo
There's
just
nothing really
exists.
special about
Oh,
her.
in terms of like rappers and stuff, I think one of the best up and coming would be Y. No, I'm not gonna say Playboy Cardi. Wait, I just said.
You
fuck.
was at the
Everybody,
club.
Oh, the boy
You
with
know-
toes.
You was at
no.
the club.
Well, no,
When I first met
for
you.
me-
a cup of oxygen, bro.
For me, like the best upcoming rapper would probably be YB and Cordae. 'Cause he's got a really
Fucking
good flow.
floss kid.
Yeah.
Where you can
Yeah.
hear his teeth every time he says
I'll be
anything.
flossing.
I be
Um,
flossing.
No, fuck. What's his name? I got red. I got blue. What you want?
Oh,
Lil Tecca.
Yeah, Lil Tecca. Ooh.
I got black
Yeah,
hair.
why
Why
would
would you?
you-
Ski mask.
Yeah, but the
Fucking
yeah.
love Ski
Yeah.
Mask.
I do enjoy Ski Mask.
You sound like a congregation of white boys going,
Yes,
all right,
sir.
who's the
Yes,
black
yes,
guy of the
sir.
decade?
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
All right.
Yo, y'all out here, y'all slick out here talking about music. Y'all ain't praised y'all yet.
Hey, I was waiting to bring that up for another time.
I figured we were gonna do like a post-mortem subcategory.
All right.
Yeah, we probably should.
He was on my mind as always.
What about the money?
You're not gonna catch me lacking.
Hey, bro. You
He
got some
said,
job
Oh,
for
so
spare?
he was on your mind, huh? Jaw was on my heart. He was on my heart.
Y'all
Where-
niggas
where-
tripping,
just
man.
on your. just
Bro,
on
Jaws
your
in my
heart?
dick, bro. He's helping me bust
The
out every
fuck?
day, bro.
What
Come on,
kind of
bro.
gay ass shit is that?
How is it gay, bro?
Do you hear this man?
He's,
Bruh.
he's helping me
Disrespecting?
ejaculate
Nigga, you
every day.
gay. If you was real about that shit, you would have said Jaw was on your duty, bro. Jaws and all.
Jaws helping my dude not be green, bro.
Hey, yes sir.
Just to stay hydrated.
It was spoken in the Book of Moonlight.
Hey, bro, respect, bro.
I will shine that spotlight on your doo-doo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And it will not be green.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Praise Josh.
Yes, sir, boy. All right, album of the year.
Chime in for me.
I think it's hard not to say Igor.
Igor's the album
Yeah,
of the year.
Igor's pretty good.
Kendrick and Pusha T.
What else?
What is it?
like,
In terms of artists with the decade?
Objectively.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Objectively,
Kendrick for
yeah, Igor, but
Even subjectively, what else? Slipknot's new album? Is that what you're gonna say?
3 Days Grace, thank you.
Oh my bad.
Breaking Benjamin.
Weezer's one of two albums. You have two to pick from.
Unironically,
Teal album or Black album.
Pitbull.
Dream Theater put out a pretty good.
Mr. Worldwide.
Dream Theater?
Dolly.
Yeah, Dream Theater put out a
Dude,
pretty
he
good.
didn't rap.
album.
He raps
Oh,
so
what
much
about Fear
about
Inoculum?
nothing.
See, that was gonna be my biggest
Too
disappointment.
many people talking at the
Really?
same time.
Yeah, Fear Inoculum was my biggest disappointment of this year.
Damn.
Well, because like
Ooh,
there's
going
so
hard.
there's so much like
Fuck
as
Tool.
far as stuff that I like that I was anticipating. Like obviously it's not
What
the
was
worst thing
that?
to come out this fucking year.
What
you
was
know?
that? Fuck, I can't remember.
Igor's
I
a
gotta
great
find
album.
this now.
But like,
What?
I had so many expectations for Fear Inoculum, and having seen two of their songs live, like,
Fantana's funniest.
I thought they were
review.
playing
What
the
was
two
this?
worst ones, and
The one where
Turned out they're
Angelic
playing
to the
two of the
Core
best
by Corey
ones.
Feldman.
so
That's so bad it's good.
What is?
Angelic to the Core by Corey Feldman.
But no, I don't blame you on that Tool. Like I didn't really dislike it. I just wasn't really like.
I'm not saying I dislike
it was what you
I wasn't
expected.
wowed by it. Yeah.
That was this thing. All it was is that it didn't disappoint and it didn't really exceed expectations.
Bro, over the mic, it sounded like you shitted yourself.
Right in person, it's not like you should have yourself.
Yes, dude. Oh my goodness.
You just sneeze, everyone. It's fine.
Don't cover him up.
No
As
debris.
Not he blew ass.
As to quote one of the song titles from Fear Inoculum, the album itself is descending. and it's not that good, but it's also not that bad. So.
Play the album in descending order. I am. So, I mean, Chance the Rapper's album was also shit this year because that's what came out this year.
Blink 182 put out 9. I listened to a couple of songs by it and I hate it.
I didn't even try because I
I
don't
knew
like
I
new
wasn't
pop. I don't
going to
like.
like
I'm
it.
super surprised Fantana didn't give that a not good.
Fantana
What do
probably
you give
even
it?
forgot it happened. Cause I forgot
I think it was
happened.
either a 1 or a 0.
9?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
By Blink? Yeah.
Oh, I did watch his review over that.
I haven't watched the review, but I listened to a good amount of their songs.
Most replayable album.
Yeah, like what do you constantly come back to? Kind of?
Igor. Yeah, I'll play Igor all day.
What about? I mean, I come back to Wolf a lot.
I come back
Wolf was
to.
good.
I think.
I go back to Thundercat's
Thundercat,
Drunk
yeah.
album. I fucking love that.
But there
album.
are some
It's a good
songs on
album.
that make me go.
It's repetitive. I will
Well,
say
because
that.
after watching Fantana's review on it,
I don't
it
even think
kinda,
about Fantana's review.
Like, well, because it takes into account because when you listen to it going, oh, this is great. But then when you start to listen to it, you kind of go, that makes sense. That's kind of stupid.
Hey guys, look, the new rule, all right? No albums that Fantano gave less than a 6, okay? Yes, sirree.
God.
Oh, it's still the new Slipknot album.
I got my Nikes on with my socks pulled up. We're not talking about anything less than
Did
a 6.
Fantano
Got my
give?
rich minimalist wallet.
Did he give Juice World a bad review?
He gives every artist that dies a bad review.
No, I know, but
So-
did he give Juice World a bad review?
No, it's only because they die after he reviews them.
Yeah.
That's the red flannel curse.
It's like a what is it?
Everyone who gets a not good dies.
In terms of like
I better put out some good shit.
most replayable, like, yeah, just Igor for me. I can't really say anything else besides that. Best features.
I couldn't really come up with anything for best features, just because, other than that DJ Khaled album, right?
You know what? No, I got it. I
I
got
got
it.
some good features.
For album for the decade, I would say my favorite feature would probably be Saturn's Barnes with Gorillaz. Cause I really enjoyed that with, I think his name was like Popkin or
Wait,
something.
you said decade?
Yeah, for best feature of the decade. One of my best features of the decade.
When did the Deftones song "Passenger" come out with?
I think it came out like older.
Like way before.
Okay.
Like 2008, I want to say.
Yeah,
Something like
Damn.
that.
2007.
I can agree with you on that one.
That was gonna be that
Waka
was gonna be my
Flocka?
best
That was
one.
like a pretty good one.
Yeah,
Education
Maynard in
Wild
that song
Boy.
is amazing.
Fuck!
I think you mean Lil Nas
I go
X
hard.
and
Yeah.
God, I can't.
and literally
Lil Nas.
everyone
Oh
who
my God,
ever
Lil
collaborated
Nas.
with him ever.
Lil Nas. God damn.
What about
And you know what? That's a So Bad It's Good song. That
Old
fucking.
Town Road?
Yeah, I hate that song.
I
though.
love it.
It's, I don't think it's. It was
No, I don't
it's
think it's
not-
good. I hate it, but
So
I
bad
hate it
it's good.
too, but I can't say it's bad.
it's not bad. I think it's, to me, it's because of how short
You know what?
and how
Best feature,
repetitive it
Billy Ray
is.
Cyrus.
You know,
Yeah, Billy Ray
There you go,
Cyrus.
boom.
I like in all seriousness, I do like Coco O and Erica Badu with Tyler the Creator on
Yeah.
Free Home 95
That's fair.
from
Yeah.
Wolf.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anything.
Free Home 95 is in my opinion the best song on that album.
I like Thundercat's feature on the song.
I
What's the
think
Use.
Lone is the best song on the album.
Lone, I love Lone. That is such a good song. I like Parking Lot because of Mike G's verse.
I do like
It's like
48.
Lone and
It's a nice vibe.
Colossus.
Colossus
Colossus
is
is
an
a great
amazing song on
on
Wolf.
Wolf.
I do like 48, but I
48.
do feel like Frank Ocean's him being featured in a lot of the songs kind of lack because he was in so many. Because Frank Ocean is featured a lot in
Oh.
Tyler's albums,
like you said, he's been on like 10 of his songs.
but
a
his
feature.
features lack sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, because he just kind of does like little vocal runs.
Feature of mine, Tyler Creator and Kali Uchis, Storm.
After the Storm,
After the
I love
Storm.
that song.
That is
Yeah.
such a good song.
Is that the one that?
Yeah, I showed you.
Okay. Oh, what about
With booty.
what about Sarah Benito and May Cross?
Yes,
Horsey.
I fucking love that song.
I
Oh my
actually
God.
really like Kali Uchis. Kali Uchis is a really good artist.
Maycross is a fantastic artist
She
as
and
well.
then she herself was in that what her boyfriend, I don't even know if they're still dating. What was his name?
Yes.
The
Yeah. Yeah.
my baby has been
Yeah.
around. Daniel Caesar.
Oh, they're dating?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And in that same song, she's
Daniel
like at the end of it.
Caesar is a really good artist. I like
Yes.
him as well. But I gotta be in a
Um,
certain mood to listen to him because his music's
How
kind
about
of
a artist review?
meme.
Billie
Review.
Eilish.
I completely forgot about Oliver Tree. I was
gonna mention Oliver
like
Tree.
I
Bro.
really, I actually really like him.
Unironically, I actually really like a lot of Billie Eilish's songs. Just because that edgy 16-year-old still vibing in the back of my head.
Dude, Billie Eilish, not only is she 18 now,
Uh
but she 18 in 2020.
oh.
And she's still wearing the Gucci socks and the Gucci 10-foot long shirt.
Osiris shoes.
Now, I left the edgy phase like behind. So now that's listening to her music. That's like all I hear.
Her
It just
voice
it
is
sounds like
actually
someone
really
just going
nice.
through the emotions.
I just really like
Yes.
some of her
What is it?
music
Alcohol makes me tired.
because she's just vibing. She really is just
Well,
vibing.
she about to get that vibe check, bro.
All right,
One of these black dudes.
Next,
We're not done with artist review yet.
are we not?
Slow your roll. There's more artists.
There's a lot of artists.
Every
Yeah.
you gotta go through. You gotta go
Yeah,
through
gotta-
K-pop and shit. We gotta.
We really don't.
We really
we
don't.
do.
100% don't.
We gotta do K-pop
Oh,
and
Lady Gaga.
J-pop and A-pop and
Jangle
B-pop and
I mean,
C-pop
Jackson
and
Wang.
all that shit. Is Lil Wayne alive? Is he still doing shit?
Yeah, bro. Don't
Lil
you know?
Wayne is alive.
We can talk about how like
He actually just got busted for having heroin and shit on his private jet. So
Shit,
Yeah,
happened.
him,
we can
heroin.
go on about how irrelevant Eminem is today. The nigga tried to do his big comeback, said fuck Trump, and then
You know what?
nothing.
Biggest disappointment, Eminem.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Then he bitched about
You know
something
what?
Tyler said on Twitter.
Yeah, and no, he called. He wrote a whole diss track, and then was like, "Oh, I can call
I
him
didn't leave
this
the word in
because I'm
that would be going too
bisexual."
far.
And literally, everyone's like, "No one fucking asked." It was literally like, no one asked, "Why did you do this?"
bro, Tyler called people that shit all the time, and nothing happened to him. I'm sure it would have been fine if he didn't say shit about
Because
it.
he flew under the radar in general. No one.
Well,
paid
because
attention.
he
And in
was
outrage culture, when that
ever
started
ago.
happening, Tyler had already changed from that.
It's like Frank with his shit. He stopped doing it by the time cancel culture started coming up. So
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
If I want any coffee, want some
Fucking
coffee.
Harrison Ford in the floorboards. I don't even remember what he said.
Okay, so now can we move
Hey,
to
wait,
the
when
next
did
cat?
when did Tobuscus make his music videos?
I was actually about to say YouTuber of the decade, right
It
there.
had to have been post 2005.
So who was
I
the
will check.
YouTuber of the year?
Nicky Jackie for me.
I agree.
Really easy.
I agree. Or Donkey.
I like
Donkey's fun.
Scott the Woz.
Scott the Walls was
Decade?
great. Yeah.
No,
John
Of the year.
I think
JonTron.
Really?
Chad and Max Mo.
You think?
JonTron at the very least.
No.
JonTron really fell off this year.
Yeah, no, at
This
the
year?
very least, he started strong.
Yeah.
He did start really
He started strong when he
He
didn't upload
started.
anything. Yeah.
He started really.
Well, the
strong.
thing
He's
is,
posted
though,
a shit ton
niggas would
this
wait.
year.
Yeah, he has.
People would wait, right? People would, like, wait months or however long it took before John uploaded. It could be a year. And people would be like,
I thought-
oh, yo, John Ron's here.
That's how I felt like when the Phil Swift video
John
was
Ron.
out and everything like that. But I felt like wasn't that last year?
I think that was his peak.
Well, he
personally.
also-
Phil
also
Swift was
waited,
last
like-
year. So.
He also waited like an entire year to make another video about.
Which was equally as good, in
Flexio.
my opinion.
Well, the second
Didn't
Yeah.
Flex
video?
Seal? Didn't that happen
liked
while
it.
we were still
I
in high
liked
school?
it, but I don't think.
It
I liked
did.
it as good.
It did.
You
I
didn't make
think. Like the original Flex Seal video aired when we were all still in high school. If I'm not
Nugget,
mistaken.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't find the original Nugget and a Biscuit.
Uh-oh.
Oh
There's
no.
so many different ones. There's one from 2017 and
It's just like
2011.
all the
2011 would be
content
the one.
cops being removed from YouTube.
I thought just the Leafy one got
Was-
removed.
Well, he was saying something about more of them had.
He's saying the rest are going to get removed.
Leafy.
Actually,
Here, so
Michael
bad it's
Reeves
Yeah.
would be a contender.
Michael, yeah.
Michael Reeves is a fantastic YouTuber.
Him and William Osmond, they just.
William Osmond is
Nugget
not
and
nearly
there
as
it
good,
is.
in my
It was
opinion.
uploaded
but he's
8
still
years
good.
ago.
He's a
Nugget and
different
a
vibe.
Biscuit was uploaded 8 years ago.
Hell yeah.
It's in the
So
decade.
technically, yeah, it's in the decade.
The YouTuber of this year, yeah, I'd say Jakey. Most improved YouTuber over time, I would say
Scarce.
Keemstar.
Yeah, the moment he stopped uploading.
God damn, man.
PewDiePie after he said the N word.
What a staggering recovery.
That was his improvement.
It was.
The best style though for a YouTuber, Jakey. Like I feel like he has the best format.
See, that's what I had at first. But the moment I wrote that down, it hit me. Nerd City has such an amazing editing style
I love
that
that. I've not
they are
watched
my
it, though.
favorite.
I love
Nerd City, they put so much time and effort into, like, not even just research, but, like, just the editing style. And the editing style sells it 100%.
I think
Watching a Nerd City video is so good. Like, because there's enough content in it to really give you a satisfaction, like a feeling of satisfaction after you watch it, and it's so good.
it's almost kind of like, okay, I do like out of Noel and Cody, I do like Noel a lot. Noel's really good.
I like him by himself.
I do.
I was going to
him-
say, I only
his
like them together,
streams-
really.
His streams are really funny.
I love his streams and shit.
him and Cody together are
Just from here to
great. I do like Cody a lot
Shout out
better
Spot.
by himself.
Shout out Spock.
Shadow Spot.
Shout out Spock.
Oh, Spock. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck,
Spock.
man? You can't forget about Spock.
Spock can suck my pee-pee.
Yeah.
Spock is funny when all three of them.
Is Spock the long-haired guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Glasses.
He does like some of the production
Spock
on
is the
Tiny
sleeper
Game.
hit.
Yes, absolutely.
And then he never shows up ever again.
He's got shit to do.
He's not
YouTuber of
alive.
the YouTuber of the decade though. You said JonTron, right?
No, that was the year.
Oh, for the year?
Yeah.
For the decade, that person said PewDiePie.
I feel like you
Because
gotta
it's
go. I feel like you have to go for PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Decade, I put Filthy Frank.
Yeah, that's fair too. I agree.
I was thinking
Because he did shape a lot of
Filthy
stuff
Frank, right?
in the medium.
The
Really,
hell,
you
he
can-
got old people doing the damn Harlem Shake.
Yeah.
And you can really pick anyone else.
That was crazy, cause that in middle school, the Harlem Shake was the biggest thing. Like, and then I come to find out that really was George that started that shit.
That
Yeah.
really, he just did it just to fuck around, and and old people were like, "This is what the kids like these days," and it
Along with
just never
Gangnam
did.
Style. Fuck Gangnam Style.
R.I.P.
Fuck Psy. Come on over here. Hey,
Sexy
Mary.
lady, oh.
He was one of the reasons I got
Which-
bullied in school
Scott the Waz.
because
What
by
is
association he's also Korean.
Scott the Waz? What is your YouTuber of the decade?
Scott the
I mean,
Waz.
I was really feeling the Filthy Frank answer.
Okay, I
Scott
agree.
Scott the Waz, destroyer of subreddits.
You mean the new JonTron?
Ooh. It was true for a while.
It was true for a while. The funniest YouTuber. I don't know. Personally, I think Super Mega is like the funniest in my opinion. In terms of like their live action
I
stuff.
really like Super Mega.
Oh wait. AVGN for me
Of the decade. That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah,
I'll give you that one.
I'll agree with that too. Because
'Cause
he's not changed. He's not changed.
And he
Yeah.
still
at
makes
all.
the consistent.
I'd put
videos.
I've
Fantano
watched every
somewhere
single
on-
one of his
on the decade
videos.
list.
It's just Fantana.
Yeah.
I'll put him up there.
Even though like they're like I don't know any of the music he really reviews, I'm like,
He reviews like everything.
y'all watch it, y'all enjoy it, and I'll go,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you. I have no fucking idea what you're talking
Red
about.
Letter Media.
I'll give you that one.
They're kind of the Fantano for
Creator of the
movies.
decade
Yeah.
is Kanye. I
Will
really do-
Smith.
Will Smith YouTube channel. Ah, that's hot.
Ah, that's
boys.
hot.
Jablinski games.
Oh my God.
Games.
I really
Your Movie Sucks is pretty good too.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I really enjoy Cold Ones. That one makes me laugh a lot.
Cold Ones
I
is
watched
great.
a lot of YMS this year.
Just because like you can always count on like
Yeah.
a good guest coming on.
Did you watch the Super Mega cast or the Super Mega Cold Ones?
No, I
You
didn't
should
watch
watch
that
that
one.
one. It's pretty funny.
I think the funniest thing is they had their office broken into, and Chad literally
Yeah.
posted a naked picture of himself.
Well, I
up
mean,
there.
also during their time in Australia, they shattered the window out of the van that they rented out, and they scraped the side of it. So.
Yeah, and they replaced it and left video evidence on YouTube. So,
They weren't in Australia at the time, so that's fine.
Jobby the Hong is hilarious.
I have no idea who the fuck that is.
He's a toy review channel.
I thought that was familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're
he
talking
does
about.
like Transformers figures and everything like that. I can always count on like a good laugh when I watch him. He's pretty good this year.
Much Dank.
I don't know who they are.
No one knows who Much
Count
Dank is.
Dankula.
I'm sorry. I don't know who that is.
We're not
Yeah.
the same wavelength, Davis. I'm sorry. No input. No input. at all.
YouTuber of the decade.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
I agree with Angry Video Game Nerd earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm sticking with that. Because honestly, like, the dude has he has stayed true to himself like completely, and there's been no need to improve at all. Usually, a guy like that does some shit where, he tries to fix something that ain't broke.
Pro Jared.
No, look,
That ain't
Pro
a
Jared,
marriage.
look.
Pro Jared's a great content creator, but
Pro Jared's a great guy in general. Because did both of you see that fucking video?
dude, I was all over that.
Yeah,
shit.
we watched it together.
Yeah, like honestly, he
But-
handled it
but-
the best way he could, which
but-
was better than most people usually
Yeah,
do.
that is true. He was quiet about a lot of it, and I respect him for that.
And he came out and set the fucking record straight because both of these bitches are fucking crazy, honestly.
Too bad Holly isn't as cool as I thought she was, and she's actually kind of a piece of
Why
trash.
did you move further away from the microphone?
That's that's a whole thing.
What
I didn't
about
even bother
some
getting into that.
OG YouTubers like Jack's Films?
Oh, Jacksepticeye? Dude, I love him, bro.
Jack,
the green haired guy, right?
Jack's
Films.
Films. Jack Douglas.
The thing that PewDiePie stole.
Formerly known as Your Grammar Sucks, man.
Oh, him. I was thinking of Dark Side Phil. I was thinking
Oh,
of
God.
no. What's that? I was thinking of DeFranco or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Philip DeFranco.
Yeah, Philip DeFranco.
In terms of like news, I would
Billy
say he's one
D.
of the best ones. Yeah. He also stays consistent, and I like.
What
that.
about Annoying Orange, dude?
hey,
Fell off
Orange.
hard.
Remember when Tabuscus wasn't he
Yes.
like the
He was in
Dave
the-
of a fucking Annoying Orange show on Cartoon
Yeah,
Network?
he was like the only human actor.
Opinions on Shane Dawson.
I don't care.
He's
for him.
Shane.
I liked him
he's-
in 6th grade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
no, when he did the
I never
skits
did.
and stuff.
He's a
He put
crowd
He put way more
pleaser.
effort.
I honestly
in
like him
back
more
then.
now.
He doesn't anymore.
Yeah,
I
He
never
hangs
watch
out
him
with
like
other
that.
people.
I'd
so I
say
can't
he's a
say.
crowd
people.
pleaser.
I
'cause he-
actually couldn't stand his old stuff.
Hey,
I
don't
love
mind
his
him.
old stuff.
I can't stand him either way.
his
personally.
documentaries that he does is just a whole like 6 episodes
I think
of him
people overblow.
of him getting
Of-
money
I think
and then not actually document anything, instead making them just a better they're a better person
What-
than you think they are,
wait,
instead of actual critical analysis of their character.
What is he?
I mean, the thing is, that's never what it was supposed to be.
What was it?
That's just, he just talks to people.
Was there ever a point to anything that he
No,
was
it's just
doing?
him doing what he wants to do.
Because I know he did one with Jeffree
It's just
Star
what
and then
everyone else
made
thinks
makeup.
that he's doing.
You know what
Is
is
what he gets shit for.
a good documentary? Full Force.
Full Force is
Oh,
Full
yeah.
Force
Oh,
is
yeah.
it?
Shout out Full Force.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
Patty.
I can only hope that iDubbbz continues with good content like that going forward.
Save the squirrels.
What about that
Keep coming.
40-part
Yeah, the squirrels.
Chris Chan documentary?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, get down that rabbit
Oh yeah,
hole.
Frederick Knudsen, Down the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a good one.
Game ranks.
I watched a
historian.
lot of those.
What
that
about,
and like
Fuck game ranks.
I love Game Ranks.
Nexpo. I watched a lot of those.
I watched a lot.
How
of
about how about Pyrocynical, huh? Any of us here?
Pyrocynical.
Oh, you mean
Actually,
Pyro? I don't know. give me
I'll
a
actually say I like
thick
Pyrocynical.
joke.
I enjoy him. Like he's entertaining to watch.
Didn't he like drop 5,000 on What's her
Belle
face?
Delphine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
He
play
dropped
Minecraft.
3 on
To
Belle
play
Delphine.
Minecraft with him, yeah. And she never did.
That's fun.
He also went to
Instead-
Morg's Fest.
And
He got kicked out.
No, he didn't even make it in.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they stopped him at the border.
They actually had like posters like and like signs like specifically to keep him out. Like he was on a list of people that
Wow.
were not allowed to go in, and they knew exactly who he was when he was walking up. So
The Paul brothers.
They can get hit by a bus.
I'm sorry, who?
Wait, isn't that the reaction channel people?
Oh, like kids react.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro.
Answer still the same. They get hit
Virgins
by a
react.
bus.
It's kid well, just since they were mentioned, the kids on Kids React make me so fucking mad.
I don't actually watch them.
No, like I don't either. But when you do catch them, it's look. There was
Hey bro, you gotta talk into the mic, bro. You're like 20 feet away from it.
there was like, fuck man, they didn't know what a fucking
The Krabby Patty was.
No, there's this girl. She reacted to Tyler Creator. She's like, "Oh yeah, he's kind of like the baby."
Oh.
I remember
Oof.
watching that review where she was like, "See, this isn't. It's just so Tyler, you know. If he made anything like this generic rap artist, it just wouldn't be like." She made some really stupid comment. You could tell she had never listened to any of his other music ever before, besides like maybe Flower Boy, if that.
That's a lot of people that listen to
And maybe
Tyler
want to
Creator,
punch
though.
her in the face because she just made very generic, snarky comments about his music.
Yonkers, dude, bro. Yonkers, bro.
Golf wing.
No,
Yonkers,
bastard,
Yonkers.
bro.
Sick of hearing about Yonkers.
Free Earl Mobbin, dude.
Loiter squad.
Hey, bro. Free Bobby Shmurda, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, free Bobby Shmurda.
Isn't
bro.
Bobby Shmurda supposed to be let out of jail?
Yeah, he
like-
got. I think his sentence got shortened or something.
Like, within
6ix9ine
the
supposed to be let out of
year?
jail this year. Oh, my phone died. Alright, it's up to you.
How about
No, it's at the end of 2020.
Boogie 2988?
He's
No.
I think he fell off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's
He's
falling off
quite
a
a
lot.
bit.
Yeah. I think we were heading up to like the next meme or the best meme of the decade.
Ooh, what about H3? I would put H3 in a big disappointment.
Oh,
pile.
Yeah,
Most
big
definitely.
disappointment.
Can you guys throw my phone on the wireless charger?
I wish
If
you
you
still made
asked
videos.
me,
Yeah, I wish he made
make sure
legitimate
the white light
videos.
comes on.
if you asked me like back in the day about H3, I would like a YouTube review or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Do we have a
now,
podcast category?
it's- no, not even like
No.
You can
Yeah.
put it in
No.
YouTube
He-
if you want.
Alright, I'll put Joe Rogan.
I
in
listened
there.
to some
Joe
of his
Rogan and Super Mega
podcasts,
Cast.
Because
but
Cold Ones was my
Ethan's
favorite.
podcast really isn't much of anything other than him just going, "Oh yeah, that exists."
You know,
Next.
it's a great podcast of the decade.
Yeah, I'll say in
I
hindsight,
know where you're going.
Ethan isn't
Sleepy
funny.
Cabin and
Mhm.
Come
Ethan is
Town.
not funny.
Sleepy Cabin is a great podcast,
Yeah.
especially for the decade.
Hometown is a great podcast.
Come Town is a great podcast too. Like Sleepy Cabin and Come Town are the only ones out there that are like they are.
Critical. And his podcast, what
Who?
it was called? Critical.
Yeah. Didn't he have fuck, he just had someone on that I wanted to watch. I don't remember what it was. I did.
There was a podcast I really wanted to try out, and I gave it like 3 episodes, and it just did not contain me whatsoever. But it was like the Vsauce podcast, and I think the problem was it because it's like one of the other Vsauces. It's like 2 or 3, and
I mean, I prefer 3 over like the other 2, honestly. I like Jake a lot.
I think it's the younger one.
I just gotta get my phone charger.
It's the youngest
Right
of
there.
the I think.
That's
of the
Jake.
three.
He's like in his early 20s.
Yeah, I don't like how
Cow
he
Shop.
does it.
He actually had cancer and he beat cancer.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Like I think in like 2017 or 2018 or something like that.
Good for him.
Yeah, I'm glad because I like his content.
I used to really enjoy watching Cow Chop, and then I just stopped.
Well, Caltrop also kind of died.
It stopped
so-
being
And they
interesting.
actually just ended it not too long ago.
Really?
Like a couple
full-
days ago.
Oh,
Like they ended the
Like
whole.
the channel itself, the project is over.
oh,
Like
What?
James, after James left, they announced that they were going to end it just at the end of the year. So
What about all the people who just got jobs?
fuck them, I guess.
I really enjoy Comic Pop. I'm definitely the only person who watches them here, but they just have like hour-long videos talking about like comics. Sometimes they'll just kind of give like hypotheticals. So like, oh, like alternate timelines for DC Comics, and just go on some random ass shit. And they honestly talk about some really interesting stuff in the realm of comics. So
I think I might be the only one here that watched The Switcher.
What do they do?
Two best friends play. They used to be on Machinima.
Are they still
No,
relevant?
No,
No, I was about to say.
their channel broke up.
Did
Now
they?
they're all
well,
just
Machinima
streamers.
died.
Well, yeah. Well, their channel broke up after Machinima died.
Well, Two Best Friends Plays also
Wait.
been. Yeah, they've been around.
They
for a while.
it still continued on after that.
That's good. A lot of that era of YouTubers is just kind of gone now. They kind of fizzled out because their humor is just not up to par anymore. I will say though, there was that one Game Grumps episode with Two Best Friends Play with Spider-Man 3 that was really funny. I like that one. That was a while ago though. In terms of most declined though, in my opinion, Game Grumps. I don't like watching them anymore. Dan's fine. Aaron gets my fucking
Aaron
nerves.
is no longer the person he used to be. Like, he is a shadow of his former self.
Hey, bro, it's me, Ego Raptor.
He tries-
Otherwise known as Aaron.
Aaron
Hansen.
been pulling some head ass shit. Like honestly,
He
like,
tries
not
so
for-
hard to, like, hate on his past, like, self and the people who used to be in the community with him. He tries so hard to just paint them in a horrible light, which
Me
would
and Lee or Aaron
include
Hansen.
Zach and Chris.
Dude, a lot of the like Sonic fan base hate comes from just Ego Raptor saying the shit that he has about Sonic.
Yeah. I mean, I will say though, a lot of those games are fucking garbage. Like they don't hold up today. They don't, and you cannot say they do. Sonic Adventure does not.
A lot of games bad. You can say Jack and Daxter doesn't fucking hold
Bull
up.
fucking shit. I 100% of that game recently, and it was amazing.
Not
We've
compared to
moved
the
away
shit that's
from
out
the game
today.
category.
Bullshit, dude.
No.
Jack 1? Absolutely.
I'm not saying it's not good.
Hey, dude.
What I am saying is that there is not on par with shit that's out today.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather play Jack and Daxter than a lot of shit that's out today. Some indie titles, okay, I'll give you that one, but a lot of mainstream shit is just copy paste.
Well, now
You
there
never
are plenty.
did talk
There,
about Celeste,
Soiled
did
it.
you?
Hmm?
You never did talk about Celeste, did you?
Celeste is a fantastic game. That's actually one of my
Shout out
games of
Metal
the year.
Gear. Forgot
Shout
about
out Metal Gear.
With Vengeance.
Did we have
Best
an
one?
indie game category?
Yeah, because I talked about
Barely.
Metal Pedro a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't want to like go back, but I think Project M.
Project M was
I
fantastic.
think Project M was a really good indie project.
Yeah, because that ended in our freshman year of high school. Me and Emmanuel and Davis that was a good fucking project.
Okay, I just wanted to mention that. That's all.
Anyone else here watch No Jumper?
I know of No Jumper with Adam 22, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know of it, but I don't really watch it like that. Although I heard really good things about it.
What about anything that Linus Sebastian has done?
It could be hit or miss.
Linus Tech Tips here.
Yeah, Linus Tech Tips and Tech Quickie.
He just kind of exists on the internet as like the go-to.
Gus Johnson.
I like Eddie. I like Eddie.
Eddie
better.
Burback.
Yeah.
More? Yeah.
See, because one of them or both of them were doing a podcast, and I tried giving that a chance, and it was kind of dry. I think they just needed to find their footing a little bit better.
What
But
about
Looking
the
at Gus
other
makes
two
me uncomfortable.
Viner refugees, Drew Gooden and Danny Gonzalez?
I love those two.
I
love
them.
those two.
They're so funny.
I don't watch them a lot.
I watch Eddie Burback.
I've watched almost all of Drew Gooden's videos.
Drew's really
Same.
funny.
I
Drew
went back.
Drew has one of my favorite sense of humors that I've ever seen on a YouTuber.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that you're far away from the microphone.
Elvis the Alien's
I'm
been doing
just-
some good shit this year.
I like Elvis. the
Yeah.
Alien
I like-
also.
I'm just scrolling through all my notifications.
Game ranks.
They
Every
also
Friday.
have a podcast.
No fuckers.
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
Oh, I'm so
Mm.
tired.
I guess moving on to our
Memes.
last category.
Memes, and then I
Ricky
got
Berwick.
like a little bit of comic talk that I want to do.
I mean, we could just always do some small talk at the end
Yeah.
for like a few minutes. Because this has been going on for a while. Might as well keep going.
Oh yeah, before we move on, Joe Budden podcast.
I actually never listened to that. Like that.
Uh,
Mike Tyson's podcast, I hear, is really good though.
Mike
We-
Yeah, it
Tyson.
is.
Yeah.
Do we have a so bad it's good YouTuber?
Maxima for Pokemon.
What's that guy?
Yes. Yes. It's just the right. It's just the right amount of scuff for it to be great.
What's that guy who like does these little covers of songs?
I was thinking about the guy
Johnson
in, like
Adam?
with the mirror
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
his room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking. God damn it. What's his name?
I got recommended his video for like.
But it's like a black dude with dreads that always sings just random ass
Well,
fucking
now he
songs.
doesn't even have dreads. He has like anime hair
Oh, does he
like,
now?
permed,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he
where
has
it's,
it
like,
permed. Yeah, he's got it
flattened.
permed.
and spiked in the back.
And all he does is just sing like from
Excuse
like
me,
audio
excuse
playing from like a
me.
fucking speaker.
It starts with a C. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's like Corbin, something like that.
What about streamers?
I don't watch any stream.
I don't watch any
Alinity
streamers either.
I don't
spitting
watch
vodka into her cat's
Bro,
mouth.
Ninja got that virgin walk though. Let's just say.
Yeah, Chad and Reggie. Feed me.
For so bad it's good, I put Matty Matheson because I like his stuff, but like it's really bad content. In all honesty,
I love watching him just cook food and talk about nothing.
Where is nostalgia? Critic
that's why it's so
right
bad. It's
now?
good.
You're
It's bad
right.
content. But
You know
I
he is
love
himself
watching
good.
him.
Yeah.
J Station, or more specifically, Mudo Hard's rendition of J Station.
Critic is critic.
I like that a lot. I like when he talks about him.
Critic gonna critic.
I like Mudahar.
Nostalgia
Fuck
Critic
Jason,
could
I like
also
that one, too. I've been
be,
watching a lot lately.
so bad it's good for me.
Ah,
Cause like I really don't like his content. But
we
for some
talking about-
reason
he
I watch
never
it.
really got too good for me.
We're talking about Jacob Sartorius.
Like if you watch his like
He
actual,
kind of just hit bad. It didn't budge.
you like watch his like actual like Doug reviews and stuff. He can actually have some, and you won't agree with it, but
Yeah.
he'll be like level with you, you know. Nostalgia Critic, I think, unfortunately, is supposed to be like outrageous and.
I mean, I think it
exaggerated.
falls into the same trip that like CinemaSins did, where it's like becoming cynical like that was the
Where literally everything is a fucking
yeah,
sin.
like oh everything's bad.
Oh, a joke reference to a video game? Sin.
Bro, that character ate broccoli, bro.
I
Sin.
hate CinemaSins so goddamn much.
Shout out to that guy who explained all the lore of every single Kirby game, and then
Yeah.
I sat there watching 35 minutes of him explain
Who's
all
that guy
Kirby
with
lore.
the world record speedrun progression videos?
Which
What's his
one?
name?
Oh, I
Summoning
know.
Salt.
Summoning Salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are great.
What game does he play to speedrun?
Oh no.
No, he goes over.
He goes
the-
through the history
the
of
world
like
records.
speedruns.
Ooh, I need to
Yeah.
watch that. Okay.
He's got.
He talks about world record progressions and stuff like that.
He's got one for Punch Out.
That's fucking cool.
Right?
Yeah, no, they're
our
really good
favorite,
videos.
Do you watch
hentai
Snowman
artist
Gaming?
of
You should watch him.
2019.
He's a speedrunner. And Easy Escape. I like him a lot
Wait,
too. Easy
It's our
Escape talks about
favorite
like top
hentai
10
artist of
speedruns and all that stuff.
2016.
Gloss.
Does Gloss really make hentai though?
All right, we
He
should
used to.
we need to wrap this up with
More ecchi than hentai.
some meme talk
Memes,
here.
bro. We need to talk about
The
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 memes.
memes.
memes, the
It
meme
had to
awards.
happen.
All right,
Yeah.
starting off best meme decade 2016 election.
What about
Where's
the
that?
MLG memes?
I have a
If we
video
go
of
a
that.
decade, it's got to be SpongeBob.
Decade
I agree.
memes.
I agree with that one.
Easily void memes for me.
Oh, I love void memes. But I
Um,
really also like MLG.
I like that random
Edits.
snippet of
Pirates
SpongeBob
and
memes where it was the
Teletubbies.
oh, him being lifted in the air.
Personally, I like my meme of the year would be the cockroach, the dancing cockroach.
Oh,
Wah,
man.
wah, wah.
Why?
I fucking love that
I
shit.
like that
It's
one.
funny.
I like the one
The
where it's
scatting cockroach, there we
Megalovania. Wow,
Yes.
wow, 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 wow.
Meme of the year for me is just any like society type shit,
Mm.
like Joker shit.
Boker.
That's easily my meme of the year.
Honestly, the B emoji.
What about
That's decade material.
deep fried memes?
I do like some deep fried memes.
Those are classics.
Mhm.
I also like sad cat
What
memes.
about surreal?
Like
Surreal memes.
Surreal memes.
What's
What is?
surreal
What?
meme.
Bro, are we in a surreal meme right now?
We might as well be.
We're in the Twilight Zone.
no, this is a meta meme right here.
I might as well be. Yeah, Twilight Zone.
What about it?
That's pretty good.
Is this a real meme? Is that
No, it just reminded me of Twilight Zone. That's what he said.
Oh.
Wait, the one that
No, not the new one. Old one.
I was gonna say the old one, but the old one's so.
I like Oonga Boonga SpongeBob memes.
Oh shit, that's not.
I like Oonga Boonga.
Shout out Twilight
Fucking
Zone.
what the 4chan memes, the like Stone Age, little Stone Age.
the Stone Age green text.
Yeah.
Those are great.
I'm honestly surprised nobody here said Ricardo Milos.
I am very
That's
surprised.
because he's already in our hearts.
Because Ricardo is from now on and until the future. Because no one's gonna stop talking about Ricardo. We actually went on a deep dive to
Nobody-
find him. Like he does porn,
Yeah.
obviously, but you can't find him anywhere
I'd
but
fucking-
He does
obscure. You have to go to like obscure porn websites to even find a glimpse of this gorgeous man.
Hey, going
You
deep
guys ever
web
seen
right there.
you remember the Gratata guy?
Yeah.
God, oh my god, that dude looks like Sid Sloth.
Brian Silva. Yeah, Brian Silva. We actually, on the knowledge that he was once a gay porn star,
Or is currently.
my girlfriend and I looked him up, and he's like super bottom, but he's still like he's an average twink bottom, but as a top he is like a straight wigger, like absolutely, like he fucks like he thinks he's a black guy.
I'm not cutting that out.
That's a silence.
That's a grenade launcher.
I love that.
I'm finna kill you.
I'm finna shoot you.
And now you bleed.
Oh, yo, so bad it's good. For a music artist, Ice JJ Fish.
Oh yeah.
Is that the decade?
God damn, yeah,
Decade,
it
yeah.
is.
Is that
I
really?
guarantee.
Yeah, he was on Loiter Squad.
He was
too.
on Lotus. He was on Tosh.0.
Yeah, I know he was on Touch.0, but that was a while ago.
Hey.
I mean,
The Pokemon Go kid.
Oh yeah.
I play Pokemon.
But
Go.
I don't think that's
Really?
good. Like Ice JJ Fish, you could say it's pretty good.
Something about you, girl.
God, wasn't there like an
One,
artist on
two.
Vine?
Was
He was
it
standing
on the
outside the
floor?
White House. God,
Yeah.
that's gonna bother me now.
5 years ago.
There was some song.
Come on in.
Is Eric Andre a relevant
Big
enough
dips.
meme to say he's pretty good?
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
Eric Andre.
Let Me In
Oh.
was a pretty big meme this year.
Yeah.
Let me in!
Let me in! I feel like he's just a relevant.
Bird up.
He just exists, and people are just like, huh,
I
Okay.
like this.
this guy's pretty cool. Like old Asian man sitting back there, this fucking just.
And I can't wait to skip through all 88 minutes of this
Oh, yeah.
podcast.
What about a So Bad It's Good meme? Anything that, like...
Is there really
The hit or miss meme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll give you
yeah.
that one.
Mine 100% easily is the Doge memes.
Oh.
Because,
Yeah.
because like...
Like new age Doge memes or like old school?
Like, are you talking about like okay buddy retard those memes or
Now that I
Yeah.
can get behind that. I
Yeah.
can get behind
I have
that.
to say that.
I like those top text, bottom text, where it's just like top text, like
And then
oh my dad left
bottom
me at the grocery
Yeah,
store,
bottom
and then
text.
just bottom text.
Bottom text.
Like, those are funny to me.
I like the ones that they repeat the words like a child. Like don't say that he left me on red or some shit
Oh,
like
with the
that.
capitals and the fucking SpongeBob. Oh god. Or is that something else?
I
think so.
thought you were talking about like my man Kevin on the ledge, my man Kevin on the ledge,
Kinda
my
like
man
that,
Kevin
yeah.
on the ledge, my man Kevin on the ledge.
Everyone's saying that these aren't real AirPods. Look, they are clearly real AirPods. I didn't even know like fake AirPods existed, bro.
I don't care. You hurt your elbow.
But
I don't care you broke your hernia.
Oh god.
Meme of the year, meme of the decade. Did we answer what meme of the decade is?
Decade SpongeBob.
Every fat cat meme.
Yes.
I gave my answer of MLG.
Mine was the Void memes.
As much as I want to say void memes, recently void memes have been terrible.
Recently, but I'm talking about like when they were first getting...
Oh
traction.
man, the
That's
first void
decade.
meme is the one like
Yeah.
my main goal is to blow up and act
yeah.
like I don't know nobody.
nobody.
And, yeah,
Yeah.
and you know go crazy. Ah,
Yeah,
go
go
st-
do it.
That
Those-
one and the D's nuts guy where it slow him down and make him.
I like perfectly cut screams.
Those are some
Honorary
pretty
mention
good
Ligma.
These
And all of
nuts.
its incarnate. No, except that one. All of its other incarnations.
Bofa.
Bofa.
Sugandis.
Hey, bro, I done died of ligma, bro.
I think one of the ones I hated
House.
probably the most is probably the Joe Mama memes.
Yo,
Hard disagree.
yo, mama.
Like,
Who's
like it was
Joe?
really funny at the start, but then you had like
Yo, mama's
Joe?
so fat.
I was looking for confirmation.
Honestly, if you would have
Don't,
done it.
don't give me confirmation.
House.
Don't give me hope.
House.
Like the show.
Bro.
No.
Brownie Rockers in the house.
House didn't come out. That's what
I thought you were talking about the show. I was like, we've already moved on from shows.
No.
I also like the trying to be Craig memes.
Oh,
Trying to be great.
And the what is it? Hate him or love him, but he's spitting straight truth. And it's like Animal Crossing villager sounds.
Dishonorable mention, Dan Daniel.
that was.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, Alex from Target.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Jared
Okay.
from Subway.
Hard agree.
Ellen.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that like was
And
on
Wendy
Ellen.
and Wendy Williams.
Fuck Wendy.
Wendy
Fuck
Williams.
Wendy Williams.
She's
I agree.
Does
Dishonorable
Wendy,
mention.
yeah,
does
she's
Wendy
a good-
Williams have bigger nostrils than Jay-Z?
Bro, she is
Oh,
nostrils, bro.
See, I want to say yes because she actually had surgery for her nose to look like that. Jay-Z just lives.
Wendy Williams' entire body is fucking plastic, dude.
Why would
She looks like a damn popsicle with the meat up top and then the stick
She
on the
looks
bottom.
like she saw Coco, like Ice T's Coco, and then was like, I want to be that, and then failed horribly, or succeeded.
Like she like a lot of times on a show they bash other people, where she looks like a damn alien.
She's one of those let's spill the tea bitches.
After some close inspection, I gotta say it's Wendy with the bigger nostrils.
That's a dishonorable mention.
Because like
Wendy?
No, fucking. Here's the motherfucking tea.
I hate that.
I,
And the whole Visco thing.
I like all
Visco
the
girl.
parody of it though.
yeah, I like
Yeah,
the
Like
parody,
that's
Minecraft
great.
but I
parody.
hate the actual meme itself.
I'm gonna be honest. Like TikTok is it's so bad it's good.
I actually was joking around with him earlier about that. Like that was gonna be
Tik-
what I
yeah.
put.
TikTok is a meme in itself.
Because
Yeah,
musically was insufferable when it was out. But
Musically, it's
TikTok,
just TikTok's first
TikTok
form.
has a place because like it feels like it now feels like everyone's on the joke.
Yeah, the Fortnite dance duets of TikTok.
I like the ones
Those are pretty
where
alright.
they go from one screen to the other one, and it's like someone with their pants hiked up and their ass cheeks are hanging out, like shit like that. Or the ones where they sneeze or like blow and like the clothes just fly everywhere. Those were actually pretty funny to me.
Alright. So to end this podcast,
Sad, dude.
would you like to say? Does anyone have any closing statements?
Are we gonna do like condolences for things that have died?
Condolences for all the memes that have died, all the people that have died.
I'd
Rip.
like to give my first condolences
Animals.
to r/watch people die.
I agree.
That was a
I
good
want to give
subreddit.
my
Any
condolences
rec
to
thread on 4chan
to
has
Bubs
my
the cat.
condolences.
Bubs the cat. Didn't deserve to die as soon as he did,
My condolences to net neutrality. That was gone.
and
Ja.
Copa.
Stanley.
Ja.
Stanley.
Praise Ja.
First job.
Juice
Uh,
WRLD.
Juice
Who's that?
WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
Yeah, Juice
Huh?
WRLD.
Who's
Bro, I can't wait for Anthony Fantana to die from his own curse.
I think one of the biggest
Give him
upsetting
something
moments
not
of
Chester
my
from Linkin Park.
Yes. And Linkin Park in general. Linkin Park is just not really
Steve
that.
Irwin.
anymore.
Steve Irwin will always hurt me.
Slipknot.
Steve
Was
Irwin's
Steve
death
Irwin
will
with
always
them?
hurt
Wait,
me.
did you say
No,
Adam
it was
West?
forever ago.
Huh?
Did somebody say Adam
No,
West?
no one said Adam West, but
Adam West.
Adam West.
That
Yeah.
good.
Adam West actually hit me because that was something that I always fantasized like one day I would make it and then
Oh,
like,
yeah.
end up meeting him.
Definitely.
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Carrie Fisher was cool in her own right.
What about?
Who else?
Her daughter's trying to take up after her, so.
Zack Snyder's daughter.
Oh yeah.
Robin Williams.
Him too.
Was
Yeah.
is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Decade.
actually.
I was in high school whenever he died.
Yeah, damn.
Harold Ramis. He was in Ghostbusters.
Dan
Jeffrey
Aykroyd.
Epstein.
That's how we end it. Just Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm gonna say
Filthy Frank.
Stanley, but the only reason that I wouldn't is because like
He was just fucking old.
the only reason
Like,
he gets like
he's so
hyped up is just
old.
because he cameoed in movies.
Yeah, I say rip to him for like real reasons, you know.
Like rip to Stan Lee, but also Jack Kirby and
Steve Ditko.
Steve Ditko, yeah, and everyone else who made
makes
homeboy
comic
John
books.
Witherspoon?
everything. Yeah.
Everybody that
Oh yeah, John Witherspoon. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Bro, you-
shit, Rip Granddad, bro.
You can't forget about the old wholesome Stefan Carlson.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Wholesome 100. Stefan Carlson.
Number one. Yes, sir.
Keanu Reeves. Elon Musk.
Lush being blocked by Elon Musk.
Also,
Filthy
wanna-
Frank.
Do we want to say Harambe?
Yes.
I was actually just thinking that.
I
So
agree.
bad it's good.
So bad it's good. Honorable mention.
I'll
Wait.
give an honorable mention to Harambe.
I'm tired. All right. Well,
Rip me.
does anyone else have any more closing statements?
Some good comics that came out in the decade, real quick. Court of Owls. Jeff Johns' Green Lantern. That came out in the decade. Mr. Miracle was a good one that came out this year. Doomsday Clock wrapped up this year.
I mean, pretty much you could say like, I guess, would you consider New 52's like opening event?
Oh, that was like what?
That was like,
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
that was like 2012, right?
Look
It's-
you in the
it's
eyes and say that.
the high point of New 52 startup.
We
is
didn't go through
2012,
anime, did
but,
we?
We didn't want.
Generally
We didn't go through
speaking,
anime,
it's
did
like
we? Okay, let's forget about
2009
anime.
Going
I-
forward.
I mean, anime was a category in one of the earlier things, but
Yeah, because
I
I
want to do
was
some quick shout outs then.
My Hero
Yeah.
Academia.
Quick shout out to Christina Applegate. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But for anime, my favorite of this year or of the decade would probably be like Your Lie in April was really good.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say JoJo.
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 JoJo has withstood.
You know, what? Fuck it. JoJo for the best memes of this year and last year. And
Is that a
before
motherfucking JoJo reference, though?
Yeah.
Lost.
Is this Lost?
Lost.
Lost decade.
Lost for the decade right there.
Lots for my decade, too, bro.
Seven Deadly Sins was good. I like that one.
Erase is a really good one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know my meme of the decade.
Damn, you got me.
I saw you look, bro. Shit.
All right.
I didn't get the whole thing.
Nah, it don't matter.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy 2020.
I'm gonna
Alright.
throw this up as soon as
I'm
possible.
Alright, finna head out.
see everybody later in the new year.
Fuck you.
Fuck Wendy Williams.